We are talking about Ghost of Yotei today, and you would ask yourself, Ara, why are you talking about Ghost of Yotei? You don't care about Ghost of Yotei. And I will tell you why. Because my hand has been forced. For those of you who do not know, I usually have a rule when it comes to talking about video games. And that rule is unless I care about that game and I'm gonna play it at some point, I do not speak about it. I do not complain about it. I do not make videos about it. You guys know me, if there's a game that I don't like, I will make it everyone's problems. But with Ghost of Yotei, my only initial concern was Erika Ishii, like the voice actress and face for Atsu. And my concern with her was her resume, like the game she had featured on before she worked in Ghost of Yotei. And one of those games was Veilguard. And Erika Ishii is also very outspoken about being an activist for LGBT rights. So after my experience with Veilguard, I was concerned that real life politics and ideologies could bleed into Ghost of Yotei, which is a game set in medieval Japan and has no reason to showcase any glimpse of Western ideologies. But Ghost of Yotei released less than a week ago, and since I haven't seen anything but praise for it. People are praising the environments, they're praising the combat, they're praising the engaging story. So I was like, okay, they didn't fuck it up. I'm gonna move on with my day. Like, there's nothing for me to talk about here, so I'm just not gonna talk about it. But of course, other people, other content creators, other, as I like to call them, usual suspects, they are incapable of letting sleeping dogs lie. First, the issue was with one individual that used to work for Sucker Punch, who made, I think, like a couple of tweets or a singular tweet. I don't know if I can find it. I will put it on the screen. But this individual made very insensitive comments about Charlie Kirk's death. Okay, and Sucker Punch to cut their losses, they just fired this person, which, great. Like, if you know my stance on developers yapping online while working on a project, my stance is I don't like it. I don't think game developers, should be fighting or just saying stupid shit online, because that reflects on the game they're working on and on the studio. So just don't do it. So this person fucked around and found out, and they got fired. End of the story. Obviously, the news of this person being fired didn't go down well with the left-leaning side of the gaming community. And these people that before had been extremely supportive about this game because it features a lead actress that is LGBTQ, they decided that now they are the ones that were gonna boycott the game. For the right side, like the extreme right side, grifting side of the gaming community, this felt like a win because they had been boycotting the game for months because they hated Erika Ishii and her politics. And now, the left was doing the heavy lifting for them. Except Ghost of Yotei released, and it is a hit. Needless to say, the grifters are not happy about it. As I mentioned, there's nothing like glaring about the game that you can complain about. It's not the second coming of Jesus, it's not a perfect experience, it's not a masterpiece, but the people that enjoy Ghost of Tsushima and the people that enjoy games of that nature are having fun with it and are loving it. And that brings us to the topic of the video, the fish cooking incident. Let me set the stage for you. It's a Saturday and your name is Detective Seeds. It's your day off and you decide to pick up Ghost of Yotei. You've been playing the game for a few hours in lethal difficulty, and after a few encounters, you go spearfishing, catch a couple fish, and you find out that you can cook the fish in-game. And not only can you cook the fish, you can use the controller to actually flip and cook the fish yourself. And you're sitting there and you're like, wow, this is such a little fun detail to add to the game. and you say to yourself, you know what? I'm actually gonna record myself cooking the fish and I'm gonna post it in my social media, in my X account that I own, to share it with the people that follow me because I think it's pretty neat. It's a nice little feature to add. And you think that people are gonna be normal about it, people are gonna be. No. You know what you get for sharing a video of you cooking a fish in a video game? Death threats. Yes, there's nothing to criticize about Ghost of Yotei. So these people, the people that complain about games that they have no intention of playing, they have decided that they're gonna complain about cooking fish in a video game, a completely optional feature, a mini game. No, it's not a joke. This is happening. I wish it was a joke. It's not. It's not. These people are actually complaining about a cooking minigame, but at the same time, they are the first ones to bust a nut when a game has a fishing mechanic in it. They are calling it like a gimmick and unnecessary, and on top of that, they're claiming that everyone that it's showcasing that you can cook in this game, they're doing it because they're being paid to do so. And the reason why, hold your horses. You think this is ridiculous? Hold your horses. The reason why these people are getting paid to, show that they're having fun with the game, it's because Sucker Punch, it's paying them to cover up the fact that they fire someone for making insensitive comments about Charlie Kirk's death. You cannot make this shit up. You can't. Obviously, they're getting absolutely roasted online. I've done some of the roasting myself, If they're complaining about fish getting cooked, guess what else is getting cooked? Them. They're getting cooked like nobody's business, okay? And I will never pass up the opportunity to roast Grams. Like never. Like that's my hobby. That's my happy place. But at the end of the day, we all know that this isn't about a minigame about cooking fish. This is about a boycott that they had been planning for months of Ghost of Yotei not working, of the game releasing and people just ignoring their lies and just enjoying the game for what it is. Because contrary to what they believe, they don't have any sway on whether a game succeeds or flops. They don't speak for the majority of gamers. The reality is gamers, real gamers, gamers that actually play games. They don't talk about playing games, they don't complain, they play games. Those gamers, they don't listen to narcissistic assholes online and wait for their approval to play a game or not. They just look at their library and they're like, you know what, that looked good enough, and then they play the game. They tried to boycott Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and now it's a Game of the Year contender. They tried to cancel Ghost of Yotei, and for a lot of people, it's a Game of the Year contender. And I cannot wait until they try to cancel GTA 6 next. See how that works for them.